and welcome to this Rob Blog. Now, it really is a vlog, but that's me, call it Rob Blog. Why do I call this vlog Rob Blog? Because I can. It's my vlog, and I will call it what I like. Well, happy 2023. Doesn't that seem strange, 2023? Now, if I remember correctly, back in the late 50s, very early 60s, I believe we were told by this year, 2023, we'd all be flying around in flying cars. Instead of driving on the highways, we'd all be flying about. Besides drones, I don't think that has happened. But it could be coming because drones are delivering packages by the air now and in small airplanes that there is no human flying them. So who knows, maybe that's happening. But so far, I have not seen flying cars that we were told would be flying around skyscrapers way back in the 60s. That hasn't come to fruition as of yet. The other thing, viewers, the last video that I posted is the one about the drive over the Malahat that I did in late summer, early fall. And I have to apologize for the quality. It seems a little bit fuzzy. You're best to watch it not on a full screen, watch it on the smaller screen. But yeah, I'm going to have to maybe, if I'm going to continue doing these vlogs, these Rob blogs, and it's been over a year since I've been doing, a year and a month actually. I may have to get a better camera because I'm just thinking that the high def doesn't look 4K high def to me, and that concerns me. So I apologize if you watch that video and it's not very clear. Now, what I have done here in the studio tonight, I've made the lights brighter for me, so maybe the quality will improve. So I put the brightness up a couple and we'll see if that works. If it doesn't, I'll try it a little bit higher. So first couple of things. Oh, I know what now you can't see it, viewers, but here in front of me, right here, I have a sheet of paper. It just came to me before I started this vlog. I remember one of the first times I was at a TV station, and I noticed that they had this clipboard in front of the camera. So the person talking into the camera knew what was coming up next and had it in line. And I thought, well, I can do the same thing because sometimes I try to remember, and let's face it, at my age, things come in and they go up pretty fast. So I thought maybe I'd put this little sheet of paper. I have it taped to my phone. The phone's on a stand and you can't see it, but I can refer to it and know what I have to talk about. It just makes it easier for an old fella, if you know what I mean. The holidays. Oh, phew. I love the holidays. And I start decorating early our trees, usually the 25th of November because I take my time. But I love it when I get my house back, is what I always said. And on, was it New Year's Day? On New Year's Day, I guess it was, we took both trees down. It took about 5 hours altogether, and there was a bit of lunch in there too. But it's all done, packed away, and good job. And I'm already looking forward to some ideas that I've had for next year already. So if you haven't taken your tree down yet, or your decorations, too bad. Mine's all done, and I'm just going to enjoy. Plus, we have some guests coming over the next couple of months, so we need to get things away and know what's going to happen when these guests arrive and what we're going to do. And I'll tell you about that as we get closer to the date for some of these guests. So phew, that's done. Besides my channel on YouTube, there's a lot of channels, and I watch a lot of YouTube. I subscribe to, maybe I have 12 or 15 things I watch all the time, or by things I mean people's channel. But I discovered one earlier today, and the YouTube channel is called Kevin the Countryman. Countryman is all one word, Kevin. He's in England, Kevin the Countryman. And I saw 3 wonderful little half-hour videos of Cotswold cottages, the little Cotswold village. To it. So that was quite interesting, and I love that Cotswolds area with all the Cotswold stones. It's just lovely, beautiful area. And these videos are good, and they're half-hour long. It's quite lovely. You can feel the little chill in the air, especially on the one that was filmed before Christmas. So, and speaking of Christmas, the hubby and I spent some time watching Christmas episodes of some of our favorite Brit shows. Doc Martin, as a matter of fact, and this is the final season. Doc Martin is done now. There were episodes before, and the final one was the Christmas season for Doc Martin. That's been a long time, 10 years. Also, we watched Call the Midwife, and we just finished watching the first episode in January, a couple of days ago, on Call the Midwife, and there is a new nun slash midwife in that series too. And that's 12 years, and I believe it still has another year to 2024. The contracts have been signed for that show. And finally, the other Christmas show is All Creatures Great and Small. This is the new All Creatures Great and Small, season 3. And I think it had 6 episodes, and the 7th was the Christmas episode. So we've watched them too. So do a search for those online if you don't know where to look for them. And they'll come up and give you some ideas of where to find these. The only reason I mention it is because I think it's a little ghoulish, but you know, the Pope before the Pope now died, and I wasn't a fan of his anyways. He had a lot of anti-LGBT stuff going on there that, even though a lot of his priests are gay men, it's the best place for a gay man to hide is, turning into a priest for the Catholic Church. And I know that because years ago I knew a Catholic priest who was gay and was so afraid of coming out. And I used to say to him, I don't know why you're worried about it. There's no God anyways. Who's going to judge you? Like, really, it's just a job. And I think that's actually how he got through his days. It was just a job. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I saw some pictures of the Pope laying on that little slanted board with the cushions and that. Now, you do know that they do the same thing to the Pope that they did to that guy in Russia. They mummified them, right? And I'm telling you, this guy, maybe he looked bad in life. He was a little scary to look at. But I got to tell you, seeing him lie on that thing after they've done their business with him and turned him into a plastic doll. I mean, really. And it's not even a nice plastic doll. But that's how he can lay out for all these days without cool air on him or anything like that, because he's mummified. He's going to look like that 10 years from now. And all the people, I shouldn't say people, all the men, because it's just men. I didn't see one woman in that whole thing. I saw maybe a couple of nuns in the audience, but nobody. It's all men and boys on that thing in St. Peter's, right? And then they hear what I said? All men and boys. I'm saying no more. Listen, I think I've kept you long enough here. I appreciate you tuning in to really my first recorded vlog for 2023, with the flying cars and stuff. I did post that one on the Malahat Drive, which you might enjoy too if you want to know what the Malahat is, the huge mountain between the southern part of the island, Victoria, and our southern part of the island, which is North Cowichan and Maple Bay. So you might be interested to see that drive over the Malahat down to the other side of Mill Bay. Video just before this one, but this is actually the first live one of 2023. And anyways, a cell line for this year: keep your feet inside the line. Keep your feet inside the line. Could mean many things to many people, but ladies and gentlemen, for 2023, keep your feet inside the line. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Rob blog. It is a vlog, but I do call it Rob blog, and you know why. And we'll talk to you very soon. I really appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you will, or just hit the little like thing down here at the bottom. You know what? I'm going to be 223 years old by the time I would even reach 100 subscribers, let alone think about 1,000 subscribers. And you know what, viewers, to tell you the truth, I really don't think about that. I just enjoy it. One day I might just say, okay, enough enjoyment, and it's done. So we'll see. Because, to draw your attention, final thing I'm going to say to you, I'm rambling, final thing, in 2022, I got rid of the radio station, Swish and Starlight, the Twitter page last January, and just in the last week, I deleted Facebook page for Starlight Radio, Facebook page for Swish Radio, and Facebook page for Double R Productions, my theater page. They're gone. Don't need them anymore. They're finished. The Swish website, swissh.ca, is still there. You can listen to the stations there or on any other platform. Tune in and Tune You and Simple Radio, a lot of places. So I am making some progress, thinning things out, getting rid of things which are not needed. We'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching.